I'm here to tell you that I have no idea. I've played this game since Smash 4. Every single time that I've gotten hit by Bayonetta, I just picked a direction and played. I've had every single Bayonetta on the face of the earth explain it to me, but I have just not remembered it because that is a lot of effort and it's a lot easier to complain about Bayonetta.
So, from what I was told, like when I was more seriously playing this game, everybody was saying you mash your control stick and your C stick up and away. And you just like mash it up.
It depends on like what hit of like which twist and ABK. That's all that I can tell you.
We have no Bayonettas in Philly except for Dennis who quit. Oh, okay, Falco. Falco Bayonetta is definitely going to be one of these interesting matchups because I feel like they excel and suck at the same thing. They're both really great at combo games, but I feel like once they're kind of helpless off stage, it's donezo.
Yeah.
So let's see how this one's going to go. Falco down here, I don't think MTVA has too many Falcos, I could say, but I mean, we'll see.
Yeah, this is like a really explosive matchup, right? It's like all about like who's able to get in there first. It's all about who's able to get the first like big hit, and then from there on out, like big damage afoot. Now, one really big thing is, you know, with the ability to, you know, successfully witch time and bats within out of a lot of Falco combos, you really got to make sure you're going for like a lot more like empty hops rather than going through full strings, because sometimes Falco combos aren't necessarily the tightest.
Yeah, very true. So far, just a couple of, you know, weak hits from both players here. Dialga was trying to get a couple of things started, but nothing was really working. I do like the way that they don't always heel slide from the ledge. I feel like so many people ABK from the ledge. But I like the way that Dialga actually goes for like some of the jab combos too. It's a little bit more creative. But I also like the way that Martz really isn't playing into it at all. They're really taking the more passive route. Bat Within is just coming in twice, saving Dialga there from any more pain. But I feel like if I'm Dialga, I'm going to try and bait out that up tilt as best as possible and then capitalize off of it.
Oh, that multi-jab is definitely going to kill on Town and City. Absolutely. That freshly, maybe not so freshly buffed multi-jab, just definitely an option that you got to look out for. Witch twist, and a couple of forwarders as well. Just pop Falco up, put him into the corner, and look at all of this damage afoot. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Oh.
Yep. Okay, goes the wrong way. Air dodge is out. That was very risky to go back to the platform, and Martz actually suffered for it because I can't say I agree with it, but good on Dialga. Getting out of all of these cutscene combos, it's so necessary. So necessary.
I really like also like how like sort of unexpected that back kill was, right?
Yeah.
It was just like a run-off back kill. Nothing really fancy, you know, just really simple, back to basics. And now all of a sudden, MightyDialga 3-1 stock lead on Falco, on Town and City, jumping and ABKing all over the place.
Very true.
Really big thing is Martz is getting a lot of his jumps called out.
Yeah, very true. That's one of the things on Falco that you want to keep a little bit more under secret. Ooh, and speaking of secret, that down smash, a little brutal there. Martz maybe getting a little bit nervous and unfortunately going to hit the wrong angle. That's going to be game one going on over to Dialga. That was a really quick game, but from the start of it, it wasn't seeming that much of a blowout, and then, you know, everything just happened the way it did.
A really big thing is Bayonetta is kind of built to call out jumps. That's just like an unfortunate angle. You just got to hold that. Happens to the best of us sometimes. Angled recoveries, let me tell you, they're not easy coming from an S-main, especially in like high-pressure situations. But
get nervous.
Yeah, you get nervous. It just happens. But a really big thing is, you know, against Bayonetta, you want to play really grounded. You really want to play out of shield. Bayonetta's kit, especially in the form of Witch Twist, especially in the form of ABK, is built to catch your jumps. Falco loves to go for hops. Falco loves a lot of, you know, his falling aerials, a lot of falling drag downs. But you know, you can't just get too preoccupied with your traditional flow chart. Got to dash in and stay in shield. But how do you feel about Fox?
I don't know. I feel like. So it's weird, right? All three of the species, I feel like they all excel and not excel at different things. So maybe this is just a comfort thing, but I feel like when you play one spacey, especially Fox, I feel like you also play Falco. So maybe it's a little bit more of a comfort switch. I feel like with Fox, you can be a little bit more aggressive, but once again, as you pointed out, Dara, if you're just going to keep jumping, that doesn't change anything for Dialga. The game plan is still the same, and I mean, you're playing as still a fast faller, and the combo game is still the same, as we can see.
Martz had the right idea. He was in a position to be able to call out ABK. That time is just going to be able to slip out of the combo, just still eating so much damage for it. He has not been able to land successfully, does not find the tech chase, and the up tilt actually went in the wrong direction. I do not think that was MightyDialga's intention. Now you're stuck at the ledge against Fox, going through so many grabs, but you know what? better than to eat an F smash. You can keep on sitting in shield because there is no way that Fox is killing you with anything to do with those.
Very true. I feel like Martz is also doing a little bit better on some of the air dodges as well. I feel like I want to see a little bit more run up smash, a good old smash 4. But sheesh, okay, just running out there. Once again, Bayonetta, there's that run up smash. I just called it a little early. Once again, Bayonetta, such a menace off the ledge.
I like how just non-committal Martz is playing this time around, going for a lot of grabs, catching MightyDialga, you know, sitting in shield a whole lot, and Martz is just really making the most out of it. Doesn't matter if you don't necessarily have a combo, because every single hit ends up adding up at the end. But that's a really big heel slide, but you are going up against the fast faller, right? So at early percents, you'll just be able to immediately tech that at that spacing.
Ooh, okay, gonna be able to kind of finish out the down air, even though the bat within did come in. And so far, I just feel like maybe this is just a little bit more comfortable for Martz here, looking a lot more confident in these spot dodges. I feel like they're learning as the process goes, and we can see that in real time, but which twist up. And like I said, Martz is doing such a better job of getting out of some of these combos and not making it easy for Dialga at all, but back air, up till back air. Yeah,
that's
it's like Falco, too, on a good day.
I feel like people complain about like Bayonetta's up tilt back heel not at all because it straight up does not function. However, if it had the consistency of like Falco up tilt, you already know that everybody's just going to be on top of it all the time. And now look at all of those up Bs, look at all those witch twists and forwards. What?
67. Dara, that was at 67.
That was so good.
I can't believe this. Watch this one more time. The witch twist into the falling up air. The 1, 2, 3. Like I said, I love Dialga's use of the 1, 2, 3 off stage. And then just 45 after the hit, 67. That's painful.
This spacing on this was just immaculate. This was so good.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Extendo arm. Boom.
Just right into the fists of death.
Yeah.
That was so good. The timing on that was impeccable.
Yeah.
But honestly, you can kind of go low against Bayonetta a lot with up B, so as long as like you're preserving your double jump a lot. Because side B, at the end of the day, a lot of Fox's recovery options boil down to, hey, even though he has a decent amount of mix, they're like not super safe, and they can be easily telegraphed. Like, you know at what position it's going to be up B, you know at what position it's going to be side B, and rarely do you see like double jumps off stage. So side being like that is typically an okay option, but you're not really expecting to go up against an F smash that's just that disjointed, that's just that big.
Yeah, very, very true. Great showing by Dialga. Once again, really carrying the torch for Bayonetta down here.
Yep.
So I'm excited to see what they do tonight in the grind, but especially tomorrow through Glitch Infinite as well. And make sure, once again, you tune into all the streams. We are not the only stream. We have VGBC 2 and 3 this weekend as well. We got the crowd literally like right next to us. Everyone's like, what's going on? Like, why did that hit? It was perfect spacing. It was perfect spacing. I'm sorry. It was perfect spacing.
Yeah, I guess in the meantime, while we do wait for our next upcoming match, first of all,